Why, when I spoke here about 14 months ago to the Primrose League, I censured an expenditure of 3,000 million and urged that it should be cut by 500 million, which should be used as far as possible in relief of taxation to increase the incentives for all classes of producers. Actually, the taxation is higher now than at any time in the war. The idea, I beg you to believe this, accept it as a fundamental axiom of political economy, the idea that a nation can tax itself into prosperity is one of the crudest delusions which has ever fuddled the human mind. Taxes will not restore our prosperity, not even if hundreds of thousands of extra officials are added to the government staff. There was no reason whatever why the small reliefs which have been given in the present budget could not have been found by careful economies in the vast flood of money the socialists pour out. We, the Conservative opposition in the House of Commons, have therefore voted against the extra taxes, against all the extra taxes which have been imposed, and we shall continue to do so at every stage. However, Madam Chairman, however we may regard Sir Stafford Cripps's record, he has some kicks in his gallop, there is no doubt that he has shouldered the main weight of the government's task. He has a brain, which at any rate is something to begin with. He has also a conscience, which, like the curate's egg, is good in parts. It must have been a pang to him to have to introduce into his first budget a measure of class hatred like the capital levy, which he knows only too well is the sop he has had to throw to Cerberus, not a three-headed but a muddle-headed Cerberus, in order to gratify the evil instincts of its supporters, and that he had to do this against his true convictions, and I believe, because I trust to his intelligence, and that he had to do this regardless of the effect upon the whole principle of thrift and national saving. The Education Act, as everyone knows, was the work of Mr. Butler. Thus, the only benevolent social policies of which the present government vaunt themselves were not conceived by them, but were only the legacy which they grasped from a Conservative House of Commons which had a majority of 150 over all other parties. These facts should be repeated on every occasion by those who wish the truth to be known. It is the utmost importance that people should not be deterred from stating the same fact over and over again. Reiteration is a proof of conviction, and the simple facts have to be brought into people's minds in this busy, whirling life we now lead, amid the clack of events of all kinds reported in the newspapers from day to day and from hour to hour. Do not hesitate to repeat these facts and challenge those whom you meet to contradict or to disprove them.